here, folks, man. I got this, yeah.
Bowser versus Bobereto.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of 1v1 Ranked Casting. I haven't figured out what I'm going to call this series yet, but let's introduce our players. On the left-hand side, we have Princess Peach's worst and ugliest date and Super Mario's arch nemesis. It's Bowser. And on the right, we have the former cannon-toting specialist, Bobereto. Now, this was a replay submitted by Bob. Thought this match was really, really good. So, yeah, looking like Bowser over here going for some serious economy right off the bat. 3 turbines is a lot. Seems like a lot right off the bat, with Bob only doing 1, 3 mines, selling off some of the metal right off the bat. Now, I'm also having some issues with my hotkeys because I have a 10 keyless keyboard. You guys, I don't have the number pad on the side to have nice transitions, and I forgot to set my hotkeys up for this match. So it's going to be a little bit of zoomy, inny, outy kind of stuff. You can see here both going for the workshop tech, except that Bob is way ahead. Already got 2 swarm launchers down. Bowser getting the workshop down as well, but the upgrade center in tandem. Very, very interesting theories here. It's looking like both players are probably going to do some sort of nuke strategery. Hard to say. Bowser already getting a ton of wood on the front. Bobereto doing a little bit less, being a little bit more dense and tighter. Starting down with his first sniper, getting ready to go and placing down a turbine. You can see a buzzsaw. Now, I don't know about you guys, but buzzsaws don't seem to be quite as efficient on wall bases as I would like to think. Oh, big yawn. A little bit sleepy. First thing in the morning, still drinking the coffee. And there we go. Dual sniper shots coming out of Bobereto, peeking around, trying to find a little bit of the back bracing to see kind of what's around here. We've got some turbines and the first swarm launch coming out of Bobereto, taking out one of the turbines. You can see here Bowser was trying to put some jiggery jank in. Jiggery jank. I have no idea where that came from. But you can see he was trying to put a little bit of something in front of his turbines to keep them alive longer. Swarms are going to be launching like crazy. Still not sure what Bowser's planning on with the... Oh, excuse me. With the buzzsaws. Big yawns coming out here. I'm not breathing enough. That's the problem. Taking a look here. I think Bowser's in a bit of a rough spot right now. Trying to get down as... excuse me. I'm trying to get down as much as he can. More swarm launchers coming in. Not launchers. More swarms coming in. Everything is on fire. Now, the question is, I want to ask some of you guys, is this worth it? This amount of fire, is it worth getting a repair station? Hard to say. He's still running on 3 mine economy, though. Sniper's putting in some serious work here. Bobereto absolutely in a commanding lead at the moment. Wondering why their mouses are where they are. Getting that buzzsaws coming in here. So this makes a little bit more sense now. You can see Bowser trying to get a little bit of the cutting down of the expansions. When it comes to straight on buzzsaws straight across, I don't think they're very effective, but as soon as the player starts to expand up or down, I think that's when buzzsaws really start to shine. Bobereto staggering his swarm launchers. Trying to maximize the amount of fire time. Bobereto placing down 2 more turbines and getting those snipers putting in some serious work. There we go. Things are starting to line up here. Getting another sniper placed down. And more yawns. More yawns. I don't know why. I don't know why, guys. I'm sorry. Firing swarm number 1. There it is. Everything is on fire. And getting ready with swarm number 2. Those buzzsaws hitting the turbines. You're going to see here the efficiency of this turbine is going to be a little bit less, because if you come straight across, you're going to see in its cone of wind that these bracings here are actually going to be in the way of this turbine. And same with this one here. These bracings down here are going to be in the way of that turbine. So he's not going to be maximizing the efficiency of his turbines. Bobereto not getting any efficiency whatsoever due to the blockage factor to try and keep them alive from the swarms. I'm thinking he needs to open this up and get some more sandbaggies in the front. And those swarms coming in here. Somehow, magically, he must have taken the bracing out and he got in there and took out his sniper. Bobereto's in a seriously commanding lead right now. I'm unable to put on the observer tools for replays. Another giant yawn. And Bobereto bringing in the swarms. You can see Bob is just hovering right on top of his core this whole time. I'm not seeing any smoke coming out of the core just now, so it's not looking like Bowser's taking any damage. Bobereto doesn't appear to have taken any either. Just going to be completely harassing with these swarms. Now, something you need to understand, swarms are absolutely brutal when it comes to the amount of fire that they place on the base. Quite annoying. Now, I'm going to assume with the style that Bobereto is playing that he's most likely Seep. You can also tell by the amount of fire and the speed at which the swarms are flying that he's most likely Seep. I'm going to guess that Bowser is Pinch Fist. If Bobereto gets nukes, we will know whether or not. That's a lot of fire. That's a lot of fire. That's probably the most annoying feature of the swarm launchers. You can see here. Oh, another super yawn. You can see here that Bowser's starting to upgrade his turbines to get a little bit of the resources so that he can handle this economic damage that he's sustaining to his base. The constant repairing and putting out fires and adding in more wood is actually relatively expensive. You can see him trying to get some gunners down here behind some doors. Not working out so well. Bobereto is absolutely in a commanding lead here right now. Those snipers are putting in some serious work. I think Bowser needs to go to AP Sniper. Could probably handle that out pretty good. Target painted. Enemy's worst fear. That sound, I hate it. Target painted. Unless it's my team, it sucks. I'm not sure exactly what strategy Bowser's going to be working here. You can see him trying to get down another buzzsaw to do a little bit of jiggery jank. And seeing what he can put out here. Oh, there it goes. So it sounded to me like Bobereto was listening for the door. He heard the door open of the sniper and then just decided to go plink plink. Take it out. Here we go. A little bit more swarm harass. Coming in here to Bowser's base. Not a whole lot of fire damage done there. Only hit the top half. Not that big of a deal. It makes me wonder if he's upgrading. He's upgrading his mines. He would have the resources to place down a repair station to put out those fires. It's hard to say. Repair stations, very, very double-edged sword, as you guys know. If you haven't figured that out yet, check out the Forts Tutorials playlist here on the channel. We talk about those under the devices of kind of when repair stations are good and when they're bad, and kind of the pros and cons of them. There you go. So that is your verification that Bobereto is Seep. You can see there a warhead came out of his launcher, and then when it was destroyed, split into swarms. One of Seep's better features, to be honest. And of course, the increased rocket speed, the increased thruster speed of, what is it, 35%, 33%, 32.5%, I can't quite remember, during the active, which is really, really good. Very surprised to see Bobereto not placing down some armory tech here. I'm sure he's doing relatively well on metal right now. He might be having some energy issues. You can see him trying to place down some more turbines. It would be nice to see Bobereto get that fourth mine just to help secure things. You can see here Bowser is just playing for the long game, trying to get his mines upgraded here. Probably having some issues with his energy production. Not sure exactly what he's planning on doing here. What I'd like to see actually is some turbines hidden back here. I bet you could do that. Open up some of this bracing and get some turbines back in here. Although it is resourceful heavy, right? You'd have to build out here and then connect another node, and then bring out here and probably connect another node. So there'd be a lot of energy usage going on right here. But you can see here not Bobereto, Bowser finally getting an attack off himself. There we go. Little bits of fire. You can see interesting technique here that Bobereto used. when the bracing got lit on fire, instead of repairing it, he just sold it off. That's quite clever, actually. You can see another warhead coming in here. Oh, gross. There we go. We're starting to get some smoke out of Bowser's core. You can see him slowly starting to dwindle away on this match. Oh, man. He's really, really getting outplayed. As you guys know, if you've watched any of my other tournament broadcasts, Bowser, probably one of my favorite players in Forts. Just something about his play style, minus this game, because he's getting pounded right now. Having a hard time making a comeback here. But this is a really good opportunity to show you the strength of Seep. He's really, really good on maps that are close distance like this, and give you the opportunity for economy and launchers. You can see Bobereto here really putting in some work. He's been practicing with the snipers. Absolutely killing it. Those snipers have put in some serious work. If you guys are new to Forts, and you're checking out this video right now, you need to understand the importance of snipers. You need to get good with snipers. Even in 4v4 matches, make sure your base has room for a sniper somewhere. The amount of resources, the amount of resource gain that you can get from a sniper just picking off gunners at 75 metal each. You know, you can really drain someone's economy or hinder their ability to place a cannon or a laser by just taking out gunners, because if they replace them every time, that's 75 metal per gunner that they're placing down. So you can really, really set back someone's build by just plinking away. Even the repair costs of plinking away at a turbine can be enough to delay their game. So if you have the APM to be able to fire a sniper and continue building simultaneously, you're in a really, really good place. Something Incursus has done since the beginning of time, basically, is taking advantage of a sniper. If you ever watch his videos, you'll see that his sniper play is next level. Bobereto is definitely rivaling that right now. His snipers are putting in some serious work every single time a door opens on Bowser's map. On his fortress, on his side of his... English words are tough. You can see that Bobereto is getting some damage done, which means that Bowser is having to spend resources on replacing gunners. That is not good. Now, one of the other cool features about Seep is that the enemy, so Bowser in this case, cannot see where Bobereto's laser is pointing, so he doesn't really know where the swarms or where the warheads are going to hit, because the laser is invisible to the opponents. So that really, really puts Bobereto in a commanding lead right now. I'm not sure why he keeps selling this stuff off, though. That seems very strange. If it was maybe because he's blinky, it could be because he's blinky and he wants to keep the weight off of the base. Oh! Swarms putting in some serious damage here right now. Let's take a look at the F8 key. We're 12 minutes and 30 seconds into this match already. You can see that there is no timer in this replay, and a warhead connects. Bowser in serious trouble right now. Serious, serious trouble. Bobereto firing a little bit of the gunners just to let Bowser know, hey, I'm not going to let you place anything for free. It's going to cost you regardless. You can see the amount of metal that Bowser's had to place in doors in front of gunners. You can see here that Bobereto's really spent very, very little on metal, on armor right now. This is the difference between gaining and controlling the map versus being on the defensive and trying to have to regain that control. Now, I don't know in this situation whether or not doing a tech change here, getting away from this workshop and moving into armory tech. Excuse me, I have no idea why I'm yawning so much. I'm not sure here in this specific situation if armory tech and going for flak cannons is going to be the right choice. Now, flaks do cost a lot more to fire than gunners, but the burst that the flak does, the area effect damage, might be useful in taking out the swarms. Now, another advantage for Seep is that when his when his ability is active, both the warheads and the swarms get an additional attack of damage, or defense, I should say. Meaning that gunners have to hit the warheads twice, or 3 times, 4 times? Correct me in the comments down below. But the swarms have to be shot twice in order to be destroyed. So, flaks and their area of if you manually control the flak, a flak cannon, and fire it to take out the warhead, and then manually fire another one to take out the swarms, that could be the advantage here that Bowser needs. I'm just not sure he has the economy or the resources to make that tech switch right now. 2 more warheads coming in and connecting, doing some damage here, lighting things on fire. I just don't know. You can see here he's really struggling to get his metal economy up, trying to get some of the turbines handled here. Bobereto instantly capitalizing on that opportunity of removing the energy defenses, getting another gunner for free. Bobereto, or Bowser, sorry, not having the sniper down in place, losing a little bit of that map control, also not firing his gunners. An opportunity here that if Bowser could take out some of the energy production of Bobereto, you could start to see a shift in map control. But so far not happening. Warhead's coming in here. Unbelievable. Bowser is in serious trouble right now. Serious trouble. Not being able to gain map control over here. Bobereto is seriously commanding this entire match. Looking here, you can see very, very little structural integrity on the base. He's blinky over here. No doors, nothing. Everything is just open. Problem is, Bowser has no ability to control the map. There are gunners. 1, 2, 3. 3 gunners to protect against the swarms. And 1, 2 snipers and an AP sniper. So you're going to see here Bobereto putting in some serious work with that AP sniper here pretty quick. There we go, right through the doors. AP sniper putting in some work. Let's take a look again. Where's it going to hit? Bob was aiming up there. There we go, more swarms coming in. Everything is on fire. Everything is on fire. This is ugly for Bowser. Seriously. Unable to gain any sort of map control whatsoever. Bobereto literally has this one in the bag so far. Unless Bowser can come up with some sort of magic voodoo. This is dangerous. I don't think Bowser's noticed that this is completely open to his laser tech. Bink. I don't think Bobereto can see what's here. No, there's no revealing right there. But his technology is taking damage. He needs to get some sort of bracing in there to protect his technology. I definitely think this is the right choice from Bowser. If he's not going to go armory tech to try and defend against the nukes, maybe just raw, straight damage is going to be his next opportunity to try and get the tables turned. Bobereto again just firing his gunner, saying what's up. Brings in a shotgun to help kind of continue that map control. There we go. Laser shot. Oh, Bowser just misses trying to take out the energy production of Bobereto. That is really unfortunate. Had that laser shot been up just a little bit higher to wipe out all 4 of those turbines, this warhead probably wouldn't have been happening right now. And all the damage and the fire that happens afterwards probably wouldn't have happened, because the energy production wouldn't have been there in order to fire it in the first place. You can see the bases be blinking like crazy. Seem to have this repaired here. This isn't blinking anymore. That's probably due to the weight taken off here by the turbine missing. I'm really hoping that that Bowser gets enough energy here to fire. There we go. Shotgun to try and take it out. Is that the choice? Is that the choice? I don't think that was the right choice, in my opinion. I think Bowser should have aimed for the energy again. Although he's probably assuming that Bobereto, being the great player that he is, probably put up a shield there. And now he knows. Now he knows there's no shield there. He knows there's no shield there. You heard the pink of the sniper shot. There it is, Firebeam trying to take out the energy. There he goes. That was a great shot. Bowser starting to make a comeback in this map. Bobereto absolutely not prepared for laser tech. You can see the panic that was taken here. He placed down some stuff and then sold some stuff. Is Bowser going to make a comeback? This, ladies and gentlemen, in my opinion, is what makes Bowser such a great player. His ability to shift and change, to make comebacks. You can see here Bobereto adapting to the lasers and just saying, hey, I'll just smoke you and now you can't fire. Neener, 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 and that's it. GG. Really unfortunate, guys. That was a fantastic match. Bowser was just starting to make his comeback, but the amount of damage that he took there just didn't allow him enough time to make the comeback. I think that was a fantastic switch. Bowser versus Bobereto. Pinch Fist versus Seep.